If this all sounds great and the kind of job you were born to do, I would say there are 5 things you need to be able to do really well. The first one is you need to be a really good designer. I know that seems pretty obvious, but what goes with that is you need to be able to think differently. Apologies to Apple. You also need to be a good typographer. You need to understand the power in your hands and know that every decision you make will impact the overall effect, positively or negatively. You need to be able to translate complex ideas into elegant communications. In other words, you need to be able to explain things elegantly. You need to be able to take a pencil sketch to reality, making it better every step of the way. And finally, you need to be able to recognize a good idea when you see one, especially if it isn't yours. Okay, the next one is you need to be deeply and passionately creative. What you get out of that is the ability to generate lots of ideas. If you can have one good idea, you can have 50 good ideas or 100 good ideas. And nothing, almost nothing, will make you happier than the process that you go through to make something. I don't mean dealing with clients necessarily, because that can go either way. I mean the simple act of designing. It also means probably you're constantly thinking about how you can make it even better, whatever it is. Before you go to sleep at night, while you're watching TV, on the subway, it's always there in the back of your mind. Okay, next, you need to be brave. Being creative and owning your ideas and thoughts can be scary, if you let it. I would try to look at it as exhilarating instead of scary. You need to be a sponge and take every opportunity to try something new and to see things in a new way. Thoreau said, "It's not what you look at, it's what you see." And that's a beautiful concept to take with you as you go through life, as you walk down the street. Take risks. Go crazy. The best solutions are often the ones that are so surprising, they seem too different to work at first. But then after you massage it a little bit and with fearlessness, they often become the most original, compelling directions. You need experience. There is nothing else like it, and you can't fake it. Wisdom comes with time, and you don't even realize it's happening when it's happening. You need experience with different kinds of people, different kinds of time frames, different kinds of clients, different kinds of budgets. Even if you know what you want to do, try these experiences out while you're young with different kinds of people. Only through experience will you know when to stick to your guns and when it's okay to compromise, which is a necessity. And indecision should be your enemy. As I'm sure you've heard a million times, we often learn more from failures than from successes. So be bold and learn as much as you can while you're still allowed and the repercussions are smaller, hopefully. Okay, you need to be a good communicator. First of all, with clients. You need to be able to explain to someone who is not in our world of designers the benefits of each of the solutions you present. And you need to be able to intelligently defend what you have done without being defensive. Secondly, but equally important, you need to be a good communicator to fellow creatives. You're going to need to articulate your ideas so others can be part of your team and get the work done, while still inviting them to bring their own mind to the problem. It's a delicate balance, but a really important one to master. You should start out doing work that will teach you these things. Always try to be learning and doing new things. Once you get good at something, really, really good, try something else. This is true for being an art director and, more importantly, true for life. Who wants to be bored?